Greetings. Greetings. Yes, I think I'm live both on YouTube and Facebook. So, greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is your weekly oracle card reading for February the 28th through March the 6th of 2022. So, again, I am live on YouTube and Facebook. And this is your weekly oracle card reading. So this week we're going to use the Sacred Traveler, one of my favorite oracle decks here, by Denise Lynn. And I will be pulling the usual three cards. You can listen to, pick a card, or you can just listen to all three messages if you choose. Something will resonate with you. So let's get started, guys. So yes, March is already here. Time is sped up for me. What about you? You feel like time has just is really like going fast? So guys, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful, and blessed week. And I hope you're going to have a beautiful, wonderful month of March. Don't forget to join me on my Facebook page. I think I'm going live Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Which Wednesday is... What is Wednesday? March the 2nd. That'll be on my Facebook page to do some intuitive readings there. So most definitely join me over there around 6 p.m. in the evening time. That'll be Eastern Standard Time. So that's for card number 1. Card number 2. And our lovely card number 3. Okay, while you are deciding which card, just relax and let your intuition guide you. I'm going to grab some water before we get started here. I do hope everyone can hear me out there. I was having some internet issues right before I went online. It's like my internet completely dropped, so I hope it's fine now. Maybe it will not go out on me. Let's hope not. All right, let's ring our bell before we get started on my little bowl. Are we ready? Let's see what's under card number 1 with our beautiful yellow heart. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. It's like, it almost looks like people's turn their backs on this one person who is speaking their truth. So let's see what discovering truth, what the book has to say about discovering truth. And then if there's any information, channeling information that wants to come through, I will be happy to channel that for you. 41. Page 41. It says, listen to the wisdom that arises from your soul. Even if those around you do not agree, trust your instincts, be yourself, whatever the situation, and respond from the authentic place inside. Be starkly honest with yourself. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Walk your talk. Listen to your inner guidance and follow it. You radiate the energy of truth to others so that they can find their truth. So the Sacred Traveler wants you to know, if you are facing a decision and your mind says one thing, turn the page, and your heart says another, follow the dictates of the heart, and you'll be on the right path. If you get a nudge to speak to someone or go in a particular direction, don't hesitate. Follow that guidance. On your journey, others may indicate what path you should take and why. You can listen to their advice. However, if your heart indicates another way, follow that. There's a place inside of yourself that always knows the truth. Take time to be still, to discover the genuine place of knowing within. Often, the hardest thing about living your truth is discovering what it is. So, it's important to slow down, to be quiet, and listen to the whispers of your soul. If there's an area in your life in which you're not being authentic, or where you're not in integrity with your values, this is a time to make some changes. So, um, excellent card here. So, if you're going through anything or having to make this big decision, or you feel like in your heart a certain way, but other people are not, with you on agreement, or they're not assisting you, or telling you should do this a certain way or be a certain way, and in your heart you're resonating something completely different. So you must follow your truth. You must speak your truth. You must walk your talk. So don't let anyone tell you how or why you should be choosing something or being a certain way or doing something a certain way, or choosing a path to walk. Only you know your truth and your own path. So if your head is telling you one thing and your heart is speaking something different, always follow your heart. Now, you've heard me say that. Always follow what resonates with your heart, because your heart chakra is open. Spirit always knows. So I feel like some of you are having to, you know, stand in the light of truth. It's like making a decision that your family or friends are not going to agree. And you see these two people, they're turned their back on this one person because this person is maybe living a different life or choosing something different and completely different, not in with the crowd, so to speak. So this is just validation for you, whatever it is that you're going through or having to make decisions on, or, scared to tell your family that you follow a spiritual path or something to that nature, or anything like that. Don't be afraid to just go ahead and start living your life free, being authentic. If they come around, they come around, but only you know what you need, in your life, and what choices and decisions that you need to make. So just following your truth and being authentic with yourself is definitely the way to go. It's time. It's time. We're here in 2022. It's time to be yourself. Be authentic. Okay, let's see what we got for number 2. Another beautiful pink heart. Oh, we got great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. So let's see what the book has to say first, and then if there's anything that wants to come through, I will definitely bring that through, and that is 61. I feel like this is just you taking a risk, going after a certain age. I'm like, man, I just and that'll throw you right there of living nest. And sometimes we often do that because we wish we would have done something different, or just took the risk. So it says, at the end of your life, you are more like things you did. Take risks. Not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the wrong long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Turn the page. So the sacred traveler wants you to know: hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, enter open seas, explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There's no guarantees when you take a risk. Be willing to go out on a limb. That's where the best fruit is. When you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more for feeling. So, yes, so true. Like I was saying, if you've been thinking about doing something, but you're not sure because you're kind of like afraid this is not going to be successful, or you know, um, like the book said, every risk is not going to be guaranteed success, but you have to try. It's like you have to try. And I'm the same way because I take risks all the time. It's like, yes, I want to go for it. Yes, I want to try this. Yes, instead of just being a couple of years down the road, and then you're thinking about the past of what you shoulda, coulda, woulda, if you'd have just took the risk. So take the risk. A great adventure awaits you. Just do it without thinking about it. Just go for it. Kind of feel like this is giving someone out there a validation spirit, saying a validation to just go ahead, move forward with your plans. Don't let nothing hold you back. Don't let fear can be the number one obstacle of you not getting, moving forward in your life, or moving forward with your dream, or moving forward with a goal that you have. It's the fear. So don't just release that, let it go, and say, you know what, I'm going to try this anyway. At least I can say that I tried. Okay, so let's move on over to card number 3 with a beautiful blue heart. You've got first light, beginning a new cycle. Oh, I love that. It's like, it looks like it's the different cycles of the seasons: winter, spring, fall, or spring, summer, fall. It's all wrapped up in one. So it's like you're beginning a new cycle. It's like you've been through a cycle and you're about to come out the end. So if you're having any kind of hardship or difficulties, I'm already feeling that those are about to fall away, and you're going to be seeing light at the end of the tunnel. So let's see what 53 has to say about, the book has to say about first light. If I can get there. Of course, I have to take my glasses off to see, then put them back on. Just read the book. It says, a new day has begun in your life. You are at the beginning of a new cycle. It is time to release the old and start again. Wipe the slate clean, although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships that no longer empower you. It's now time to set your sights on the future and let go of the past. I love it. The sacred traveler wants you to know the traveler faces east towards the sunrise and affirms that the new day and a new cycle have begun. New beginnings. Turn the page here. New beginnings are often fraught with the unknown, yet the sacred traveler has observed on the extended journey that life goes in a cycle. In the cycle of life, the plants die in the autumn. So there can be a new birth in the spring. The sun rises and sun sets. It is the universal dance of death and rebirth. There's a time to end and a time and a end to begin. In your life, it is the close. If in your life, in your life, it's the close of one cycle, the beginning of another. Face fear about the unknown and be willing to begin anew. You will succeed. Oh, I love that. So it's just like you're going through a cycle like we always do. It's like we're on top 1 minute and the next minute, you're soaring high 1 minute on top of a mountain, then the next day you're just like, what happened? But I feel like for some of you've been going through having a really hard time. You're having a really hard time. I don't know if it's some type of hardship or troubles or just obstacles, or it's just the energy of you need to just make some changes in your life, getting rid of what is no longer serving you. And these can be thoughts, these can be patterns and things that you have. That you continually do that are no longer are serving you or empowering you. And this can be relationships too, and friendships, and eating habits and drinking habits and all of that. So it's like spirit is, and this reminds me of judgment, the judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune card. This is like giving you a brand new slate here. If you've been thinking about making those changes, or if you've been, thinking about making those changes in your life, Spirit is saying the time is now. This is a new cycle. We're coming right here into March this week. So why not start anew? There's new energy that's waiting to come into your life, but there's some old energy that needs to be released or healed, or just, put on the altar and let go. Just give it to your guides, your angels, or who you want to just hand it over to. But also I'm getting that you guys have been through some hardships, obstacles, and things like that. And I feel like those are about to be moved out of the way. It's like you're being through a cycle. You've been down on the wheel. Let's say if this is the wheel of the karmic wheel. Let's just say that. Now you're about to come back up and be on top again. So really embrace what you're doing. Make the necessary changes. I feel like things are going to be much, much better for you in March. Don't be afraid to go forth with your plans. You will be successful, most definitely. So we got here 2 cards saying to move forward. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay safe, where you feel safe at home, locked up, not doing anything, not interacting with people, or just, not wanting to get out. It's time to make those necessary changes. And some of you are just going to be living your true, authentic self, your authentic life, speaking it, walking it, talking it, making those decisions for yourself, not what anybody else tells you. So absolutely great card. Says we are going here into March, brand new month with new energy. So start something new, say your mantras and chants and invocations, whatever it is you want to repeat every day. Do your meditations and stay connected with your heart chakra. And you will be connected with spirit. And always listen to your intuition, guys. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it with there. And I think I'm going to end it with that. Be sure to join me here Wednesday night for some intuitive readings around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see you then, guys. Thank you and namaste.